I thank her for that opportunity, and she planted me in the best place ever. She planted me in 4th grade with some of the most wonderful women I have ever had the opportunity to get to know and love. And I'm not going to get emotional, but those women have been with me, and they have been my best buddies. They have been by my side in all of my life events. I remember when Amanda got married, my oldest. She was supposed to get married in June, but her husband got his deployment papers to Iraq, so we had to move everything up 6 weeks. Is that right? About 6 weeks? And so I really was having to take some of those tasks that I wanted to get done to make everything perfect and kind of put them by the wayside. So one Saturday morning before John's parents were to come to our home and meet us and do this wedding thing, I walked by my front door and I looked out and I saw some motion, and I walked and I opened the door and there's Mary Howard in my flower bed with her cat planting flowers so that my in-laws would be impressed. I didn't ask her. She just came. She did it. And it was beautiful. So I'm going to get her to help me garden at my new place in our house bill. And then, going on down the road, when my mama passed away, I had moved to 5th grade at that time with Valerie and Elizabeth took me in. And they loved me and they cared for me. And they were right there with me. And I remember they brought food to the house for Ray and I. And I think one of the boys was still living with us at that time. And it was really, really strange because Valerie walked in with a supersized package of toilet paper. And she said, "You can always use toilet paper." Just certain things that stick. There you go. And that was true. And then when Carl got married, my original family, my girls, Priscilla and Mary, a lot of you may not know the story, but I actually missed Carl's rehearsal dinner because I was in the hospital. I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to make his wedding, my own son, me and Brittany. And they did release me from the hospital. I think I had an hour and a half to get ready for the wedding. And here come Mary and Priscilla. They're coming in, they're zipping my dress, they're throwing on this, they're wrapping this around me, and they're shoving me in the car, and they drive me curb service right up to where I'm supposed to get out and go into church. Now, who does that other than you guys? You are my family, and I love you all so very much. So Carolyn, thank you for that. Nancy Murphy, she's not here. She's having fun somewhere. But she told me she could come. She grew our family. She took our school and our faculty, and she grew us into a wonderful, loving family all of the years that we have lived together. And we all have those bonds with one another. I mean, even if I didn't teach with you, you all mean so very much to me. And I appreciate that she's given me that opportunity. And then that brings me to Tammy Summerville. 2 years ago, she came in our school, and she had her beautiful smile, and she is high energy. And here she's going down the hall, click, 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 click. And at that time, she had to do announcements both on the middle school and the elementary side in the morning. So you would hear her just those high heels down, and she would be out of breath. Good morning, boys and girls. And then back she'd go off to the middle school, and I would be sitting in my room going, ooh, she's wearing me out. Well, she did. And so I go out with Tammy, and I appreciate her too because her high energy, I just knew by year 2, I couldn't keep the pace. And I told her so. And then here comes Katie. Jeffrey, and all these wonderful new teachers, and they're high energy. And Katie's asking me, Miss Walker, they won't call me Deb. Miss Walker, did you get that email? Did you answer so-and-so about this? I'm like, what do you mean? You know? And that was just the icing on the cake. I knew it was time for me to step aside. Let's let this young generation, they are high energy, they are motivated, they're getting the job done. And you know, they say you know when it's time. And so I know it's time. And I am going to miss all of my friends at work every day. But I'm going to join my friends in retirement as often as I can. It's been wonderful, and I have just been blessed to have a great career and to have a great group of people to work with me. And I thank you so much, and I thank all people who have crossed my path along the way, because you have left wonderful memories for me. So thank you.
If anybody wants to share any stories, we can bring the microphone around, or